guys, Bacon here, back again. With the recent release of enApi, I figured I made another quick video, basically kind of showing a nice and quick way how you can install it. I'm gonna be using a server that I got running on Vultr over here. No commercial or nothing, just really quickly one server, show you guys kind of how to. This is running actually Ubuntu 18.04 as well. You notice over here, so here we go. So basically, let's start off by cloning the repo into our server. Here we go. Terminal, let's get our terminal back up over here. Here we go. And here it is, running already. Ubuntu, by nature already, the server version has Git installed on it, so we don't have to worry about anything else. Git clone. There it is. Alright, so let's clear the screen. And then if you notice over here, I have a folder called post setup. In the post setup folder, there is a file called setup.sh. I recommend running this file from within here. So basically, sh post setup and setup.sh. And what this will do is this will actually run the update for your distro. It'll install all the updates for the distro, so you can literally just spin up a whole fresh server. You can just log into it and then run a setup file, and it'll run everything for you. So I'll let you watch for a little bit. I don't want this video to get too long, but this should actually go rather quickly. This server is an NVMe server. I think, like, I don't know, perhaps some of you might have actually paid attention. Let's see. It's a 3-core, 8GB, 256GB SSD NVMe. So it should go rather quickly with the installations and everything, but we'll see. If not, if it starts getting too long, I'll stop the video and then I'll start it up again right after installation, just so you guys aren't bored. But yeah, basically this is right after this is ran, we should be able to just run npm start, and enApi should be running. And as soon as we start it up, I'll load up Postman over here quickly and kind of show you guys basically that it's running. And then I kind of wanted to show you a little bit maybe in this video how enApi actually spins up these gef containers, right? So as soon as this starts, right, and like we mentioned in a previous video too, right now we're only running using multigef for our nodes. Hopefully once Mantis gets Atlantis support, we can incorporate that back in, since enApi is already almost pre-wired for Mantis, just been disabled at this point. The code's just been, most of it just been basically commented out. But we're also thinking, or we are actually in the works right now of playing around with parity and just implementing parity, so you can start quick Docker containers with parity as well. And yeah, as more clients become available for Ethereum Classic, we're going to be looking at them and putting them into enApi. So the more variety you have of different clients, node clients you can run, the better, right? I mean, you know, just like the one hack that one while ago that happened with Gef, right? It got released, one of the opcodes got a little bit of a bad code, and all you needed is you're able to just change out your client really quickly. A lot of headache could have been avoided. So that's kind of what we're going for over here. And so let's see, I don't think we've even gotten to, so basically this setup file, before I'm gonna stop this quickly, but just basically what this setup file does is it updates Ubuntu for you, or Debian. I put Ubuntu in over here, but it works just as well on Debian as well, because I've tested it. Maybe I'll do another demo just on Debian. But basically it'll install all the updates for you. It'll install MongoDB, it'll install the latest version of Docker for you, and it'll install all the npm packages and everything for enApi to run. And it's actually doing it right now. It'll also pull the right now by default it pulls our Docker container for multigef for x86. In the future we'll probably just let you pass a flag if you're running this on ARM or ARM64 or ARM HF. which I believe ArmHF is the 32-bit version. I have Docker containers for that for multi-get because I've been testing on the Raspberry Pi as well. But yeah, this looks like it's actually installing enApi right now. So yeah, we'll sit through this a little bit longer maybe. After this is done, this is installed. Okay. So I ran a command, I noticed. When we'll run it after this, by the time you actually download this probably and get this repo, this will be fixed. There is a typings, right? So we run npm run typings, and basically what that does is it goes through the openrpc.json spec file, and it generates all the types for your variables and whatnot that are created. Looks like in the script, for the setup script, I run typings before I actually run npm install. So tell you what, I'll actually correct this in the code as we're talking. Okay, sudo git, and give me a second, let me commit this fix. Okay, and it's actually pushed already. Alright, so it's pushed to the dev branch. I'll merge them in a second. Here you go. As you can see, this also runs the time zone setup, as it's important for syncing nodes and whatnot. So here we are. This is the last bit of the setup file. It's running all the cleanups and caches and everything. And the step that we did wrong was npm run typings, or that we did out of order was this one. And here we go, done. And then npm start. And literally that's all there is to running enApi on your machine. As soon as it starts up and you see enApi ready to start blockchain nodes, let's run a test. So let me open up Postman over here quickly. Here we go, Postman. There we go. And let's correct this IP address. And this is the IP address of my new Voter server. And first, as we know from the previous video, we have to create an account. So here we go, create account. Oh, you know what? Cancel. Sorry, forgot to change the server address right here. Here we go. Create account, and there we go. We got account. Just to double check quickly, bacon. Since I'm always using the same password, the token for me is going to be the same. Oh, yep. Here we go again. Forgot to change. I've been doing some testing, so my dev servers are supposed to put in here. And here we go. So here's the ID. You can see the accounts created, and let's add a node. I'm gonna add a quick Kadi node. Node edit, get user, and here it is. So we can see to the API. So let me really show you through terminal what enApi just basically did for you. And here we are. enApi basically, if you can see the output over here, has been creating the, but in MongoDB. So let's do Docker PS first. Excuse me, crazy fingers. So here's the node. It's running. It's got your RPC port open. It's got the website ports open. Since we set those two true, it opens up your discovery ports. And also it names the container and the command. So let's really do get docker -log bacon Kadi, and the way it names containers, it uses the username and dash and the name you get and the name of the network. And here we go. So look what happened. What happened here? Oh, oops. Put the flag in the wrong spot, my bad. But here we are, and it's getting ready to sync our Kadi node. So just kind of wanted to show you guys this a little bit, how this is going and whatnot, and how this had it all set up. Mongo, so Mongo. Here is NOS. Oh, so gonna correct this, but and just to kind of show you what it did. Show collections, so it creates the accounts collections, and then db, and here it is. So basically it shows you my username, right? Bacon, my password, one-way encrypted with bcrypt, user role admin, as the first user should always be admin, and node ID. That's the container ID that we have over here. And that's all there is to it. This is how you get an API running. And yeah, good luck. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop us a line. Thank you and take care.